What is going on, you guys? I am back with another video. Today we're going to take a look at the Transformers Age of the Primes Deluxe Class Combaticon Vortex. So before we get to Vortex or his accessories, let's go over the box. Focus. So here you have your Age of the Primes packaging, our first figure from Wave 2. He is Vortex. You have a nice image of him in his robot mode and his helicopter mode. 1 of 5 to form Bruticus. 19 steps to go from his robot mode to his helicopter mode. This side, we have our first look at the full Bruticus. You can see there's Blast Off, Brawl, and Swindle. You can see Vortex here in the corner. And the Commander class, Onslaught, that forms the Bruticus torso. On this side, you have your Pantheon of the Primes with Legion Maximo, Megatronus, and Star Optimus Prime. On the back, you have your obligatory product shot of the figure and his helicopter mode. So, that is it for the box. Focus. In the packaging, you do get his 2 arm-mounted guns, and then you get his main gun. I wish this was in the same blue as the figure, but oh well. Oh, here is Vortex, our first Combaticon and our first figure of Wave 2 of Age of the Primes. And he is really cool. He's done in this nice, cartoon-accurate gray color. And he's an attack helicopter. You got the nice rotor here. You got the blue stripe here. Black paint across the window. If you pull out the landing gear from the back of the figure's head, you can make Vortex stand up. Yeah, so to store the weapons, you're going to take these little ones and they're going to peg into these ports here on the side. Like so. And then for the big gun, there's 2 more port or pegs on either side. I think they go into the port here. I could be wrong. Kinda, sorta, not really. I just used the port here. Oh, you also got 2 pegs here under the nose of the helicopter. And you can put that up here. You can have all 3 of the guns shooting. Oh, there's that. But, yeah, I really like this helicopter mode. So, for comparison with Vortex in his vehicle mode, let's please out here. Let's bring in some other arm bots. Since he is the right arm of the Bruticus, we're going to bring in the right arm Minosaur with Dead End. You can see how they look together. And with Slingshot. So, there you have that. Now, let's show off our mode. Alright. So, here we have them here. I took the blades off, so this can be done a little easier. So, he splits here and here. So, you have the tail of the back end, and you have this part. Personally, I like to take this part and rotate it down. I'll make sure this is out of the way first. When you're rotating it, it just looks a little less cumbersome. Now, the only arm we can attach this to right now is Superion's arm. I would do the arm configuration thing, but for some reason, Silverbolt's arm does not like doing the separating thing, like, at all. I don't want to break the waist connection, so I just do it this way. Oh, you got this. And it does not look bad. So that's just how he works. Well, let's bring in Superion. Show off how it looks on Superion. Not bad looking. And then we can this over on Menasor also. And it doesn't look out of place on Menasor. The color of Superion's arm does, but it doesn't look bad. Yeah, let's put the rotor blade back on here so you can do your Fall of Cybertron Bruticus arm blade thing. And if you want, and I think if this is actually the way to do it, I think that's how it's supposed to be up anyway, but oh yeah, then we can plug the guns back in just to give him a little more bang for his buck. We'll do the same way with Bruticus. So there's his arm mode. And then here we have Vortex here in his robot mode. And he looks really good. I'm quite baffled by how good he turned out outside of this. I'll cover that in a minute. So let's get a close-up look at his head sculpt. Very nice do-on cartoon Vortex head sculpt. Articulation-wise, his head's on a ball joint. Arms can do a full 360. They can go in and out. Due to transformation, they can not really shift up in this way, but bicep rotation, elbow bend, nothing at the wrist due to this. He does have a waist. Hips can hip forward and back, in and out. Thigh rotation, knee bend. The foot can tilt this way, and you've got massive ankle tilts. Well, Vortex can get pretty posable. Now, unfortunately, due to how the figure is designed, he does have this kibble sitting off the back of his arms. Now, you can just pop it off. I mean, it's on a clip. You can just pop it off. But then his arm looks a little short and dinky and very hollow, just like a slingshot. So apparently he is a partial of slingshot, so yeah. There we go. Give me a sec. Okay, I got it. Now, if you want to kind of manage this so without his hand collapsing back into this panel, you can take the little guns, make sure the peg is sticking out, but you can plug it into his hand, and then boom, you can still use his elbow. It's just now he's got junk on his wrist. So, yeah, that's what I like doing. So that way he can still use his arms and all that. Now you can also take the propeller, plug it in back here. You can have Vortex using his rotors in robot mode to block incoming Autobot fire or something like that. That's how it was advertised, but it's on a 5mm peg. I'm just going to pop it back right where it belongs and keep it on his back a la the cartoon. Now we can give him his bigger gun. And now he's all armed up. So he can shoot up the Autobots or the Decepticons, however the Combaticons are feeling that day. So, there he is. And now, standing straight, let's do some comparisons. Okay, starting off with, I forgot to grab him for vehicle mode, but I got him with 86 Bone Crusher, so you can see how he is with the another arm bot. I grabbed all of my arm bots, so here's Legacy Dead End. So we've got some more Decepticons. We've got Slingshot. You can see a lot of the similarities of their tooling, but yeah. Because I definitely forgot to grab him during vehicle mode. Here he is with Combiner Wars Alpha Bravo. And with the Takara version of Starscream, his creator. So, there's that. Oh, that's a little annoying. I didn't realize until right now when I pulled him off Superion, I nicked a piece of Superion's combiner peg off of his arm. Right there. I just put Slingshot on here to see if he could still connect. Thankfully he can. But, that's a little annoying. Now I've got to find a way to pull that part out. But, overall, what do I think of Age of the Primes Vortex? I think he's an awesome figure. Very cool to finally have the start of the new Combaticons. I never got... the only Combaticons I had from Combiner Wars was the original Combiner Wars Vortex and the Prime Wars version of Blastoff. Never got my hands on Onslaught. Never got my hands on Brawl or Swindle. So, it's good to have new versions of the Combaticons that are going to be accurate to the cartoon. And just another cool aerial bot, or yeah, another good bot mold to have in my collection. So I think the frame system that they're building up with has been pretty good. Slingshot is a lot of fun. So, yeah, this has been the review for the Transformers Age of the Primes Deluxe Class Combaticon Vortex. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later.